Okay, here we are on the way up Grenville Channel. We're about 12 nautical miles from Low Inlet. We're going to spend the night. Finally, we have a day that's not too bad. There are high, fluffy clouds and quite a bit of sunshine. It's still a little cool, but it's not too bad at all. So we're going to be in Low tonight, and then we're going to spend another night in Baker Inlet. And then another day after that somewhere, and then in Prince Rupert. So we'll take some videos when we're there. So nice scenery, and that's it for this.
We passed Low Inlet. We heard some other boats talking about going to Clue Nugget Inlet. It's a national marine park, and we're passing it right now. Evidently it's too deep to anchor, but the crabbing is good at the head of the inlet, and that rules us out because Frank is allergic to seafood. The weather is getting considerably better. We've got clouds and some sun and a few showers here and there, but much better than it's been in the past. We are entering East Inlet, which is just a couple of miles south of Clue Nugget. And it looks a little more protected, and there are lots of places to anchor. Right now I don't see any boats up there, but that's okay. We have a couple that are following us in. We decided to bypass Low Inlet because we've been there before, and it's not always easy to find a good place to anchor.
A little bit of drone video in the East Inlet in Clue Nugget Marine Park. The drone's going double speed because we just didn't want to bore anybody with the slow speed drone. We're looking up right now to the head of the inlet. We were hoping to see some bear down at the end. There is a fairly significant stream coming into the end, and it's about half tide, but nothing there. Now we're going to pull the drone up in the air a little bit to have a look at the surrounding mountains. It's really quite spectacular. Back towards over early, looking out at the entrance to the inlet. It's a fairly good place to anchor. It was about 30 or 40 feet deep. Although when we pulled the anchor up, we did catch somebody's rope that we had to cut off the anchor. But now that it's cut in half, nobody else is going to catch it.
June 1st, and we're on our way to Baker Inlet. We're going against a strong wind and a strong tide and rain. For anyone thinking about doing this trip, don't use this as an excuse not to do it. This is very unusual weather.
Here we are. We just left our anchorage for last night. Well, left it about an hour ago on our way to Baker Inlet. The weather looks not too bad behind us, but in front of us doesn't look so great. And over here, so I'm going to take some videos of straight ahead where we can see them. And that's Baker Inlet. We're just looking at it now. We're going to pass right by, and we're on our way to Prince Rupert. We've got a reservation for a couple of nights. And the reason we decided to do that is that the time that would be good to go around Dixon Entrance is in 2 or 3 days from now. So we're going to get right up to Prince Rupert, pick our day, and then cross. Scenery is pretty nice, but as you see, there's some in the sky. Nice, but it's and the weather is not great for anchoring. Well, this from inside the cockpit, or inside the flybridge, I guess I should say. You can see the weather up there is not real great. So Baker Inlet is just over there. We're going to pass right by another 32 miles and we're in Prince Rupert, and we'll set up for the crossing at the proper day. But today is Sunday. On Tuesday and Wednesday it looks really good. So that's what we're going to do. And you can see, although there's some blue sky, there's a lot of rain on the window and a lot of rain coming. So we're going to get on the dock. We are just coming into Prince Rupert. You see one of the first port facilities over there. All the cranes down there. And Prince Rupert is what, 7 miles in there. So we're gonna arrive at around 4:30, and we're staying at the Prince Rupert Yacht Club. And probably Wednesday is a good day to cross Dixon. Although the water, the sea state coming into here was pretty choppy, but we're okay now. It's a whole lot better now. I was surprised that I was allowed to fly the drone in Prince Rupert, but the app said it was okay. So here we are, a very short flight, and we're just turning around back towards the marina right now. And in the foreground, we're going to see the Prince Rupert Rowing and Yacht Club, just below the camera. And then as we pan right, we're going to see the municipal marina. Now we're overflying the municipal marina. That's the end of a big dock and breakwater that we can see. And in a minute you're going to see our next boat that we're trying to take delivery on. And it's a tiny bit bigger than ours, and we can have a few guests. There she is.
I'm approaching a couple of otters that are playing on the dock, and I'm not going to get too close to them because they've got a mean bite. Hopefully later on, when we come back from supper, we'll be able to take videos of bald eagles. Last night there were just tons of them, and they were actually going right into people's boats to get fish.
Look at Kona protecting the boat. From the pole? No, not from the pole. From a big eagle sitting on top of the pole. Look at that. There we go. Fly away, bird. Oh, he's not going to fly. He's watching Kona. And there's Kona. Kona, what are you looking at up there? Eh?
We have just left Prince Rupert, and we are now going through Venn Passage with lots and lots of turns. We have to be very careful to stay on the right side of the buoys. And behind us you can see Prince Rupert. Quite the scene going through all these narrow passages. We seem to be going from one side of the shore to the next. And here's the next green one, and a small island across from us. And I believe we only have a couple more buoys to go around, and then we're in the open. You can actually see the United States directly across from us. It's probably about 40 miles from here. We are just entering Foggy Bay, which is a very popular stop. It was about 55 miles from Prince Rupert, and possibly about only 10 miles when you actually crossed Dixon Entrance. The seas were calm. The current was going with us, but we still had this big rolling, big rollers. And this, you really needed a chart plotter to find the entrance to Foggy Bay. It's quite narrow, but once we get there, we'll find a nice cozy place with protection from the winds. I was focusing my camera at the wrong turn. I thought we were going right. Well, yes, we are going right. All kinds of little nooks and crannies here. And the entrance that we have to go through is quite narrow. This is a narrow part of the entrance to Foggy Bay. And I can see that there are two boats in here. They're not visible at the moment. Tonto and then another one that passed us along the way. They're quite a bit faster. We are very close to the shore on the left side. Looks like quite a low tide. And there are the two boats anchored. I'm surprised there are not more. Evidently there were very strong winds in Johnston Strait, and a few of the boats that were in the Van Isle 360 had to drop out.
I flew the drone for a few minutes in Fury Cove, and we're looking at the narrow entrance that Judy was talking about on the way in. That boat is one that passed us on the way in, and we're just going to fly over early right now. Below the drone is Tonto, but you'll see in a second that I got caught up in some trees and decided to bring the drone home and have supper and go to bed for the night for the early start for Ketchikan in the morning.